Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching to Don't You Forget About Me. Now, let's see where we are. Oh, look, by the way, we're now rich. We weren't rich previously. I'll tell you why in a moment. So the game that we played in between after losing to Liverpool was the replay against Sheffield Wednesday. We won 5-0. Why couldn't we do that then? So which gave us, so now, and because of that stupid replay, that means we're going to have played a lot of games in 10 days. But we have been handed a plum draw in the next round. Southport away. They are 13th in League One. That's fine by moi. But first, we have to play Arsenal. But first, we need to look at the transfers, because there have been some. Now then, we have sold a few players. I wouldn't say fan favourites. Obviously, you're well aware of Stefan Olkvist, who was sold from underneath me to Liverpool. So he's gone. Fine. We also gave Felix Krohn away to Liverpool on loan for 325k. We also sold Kane Bowers, as you're aware. This is the goalkeeper, by the way, who's out on loan at Bayern Munich. And because he's coming back, I decided I would also sell Daniel, who was upset with me for not playing him very much this season at all, in fact, to Villarreal for £4.3 million. So we got in a lot of money. Did we sell anyone else? No. So who did we sign to replace all these players? Well, we signed... Did we sign anyone? I can't remember now. Where's the guy? No, it doesn't look like we signed anyone. He's a 17-year-old. Okay, but I am doing some work to try and get in some new wingers. Basically, is my plan currently, because I'm thinking that we can survive with the youth team goalkeepers as our backup for now. So I'm making a couple of quite big bids for wingers and stuff to try and boost the team. Yeah. So, let's get on with it then. We've got to play Arsenal now, which will be fun. Obviously, we just smashed Sheffield Wednesday, but that does mean that we're a little bit tired. I would have thought I was actually thinking McAllister was going to be more tired than he actually is there. I'm going to bring Jean-Jacques Pelletier on the bench because McAllister's tired, and Pelletier, now that we don't have Krohn, has to be our backup defensive midfielder, and that's fine. He's good. Sorry, you can hear me clicking my screen again in the background. It's just trying to find a way of making it sit comfortable. Are you sitting comfortably? And we're also going to bring on Barisic instead of Bobby McFerrin because we need an option along that back line. Right, now, do we go with Roy or with Jurgen Becken? I'm going to say Becken because he's more experienced in the team for now. Big Roy, he's not... this is pissing me off now. Why will you not just sit on that lip? Yes? No. Alright, doesn't matter. Fuck it. Have to get some more tape. Okay, yeah, so we were sensationally good against... Sheffield Wednesday to a disappointing degree, considering we drew with them at home. Luginho played well. Like a lot of players who've not been playing brilliantly, who they tried to take their chances. Luginho did well after coming on off of the bench. I'm moving some rubbish. Hang on. And just generally we played pretty good. Wilmot scored his first goal in a little while apparently. Becken didn't score, nor did Roy, but they did play well generally. Oh, they've scored 7 minutes in. The runaway Premier League leaders are 1-0 up. That's annoying. What does that leave us on? Okay, fine. Not the end of the world, to be honest. An away game against the team who are clear at the top is... Oh, that would have been a sensational effort. I've also been trying to find some good little youth players. Like there was another really good young right midfielder who I found, who I tried to sign and can't. He plays for, I think, Dynamo Kiev or Dnipro Petrovsk. Anyway, he's unlikely to come. He's another one of those young players who would love to join the club, but whose club won't sell him, and he's already worth 2 to 3 million. So that means that we won't be signing him for anything less than 8 or 9, and I'm not doing that for an 18-year-old. Because I've learned. Now then, away. I spent a long time scouring the leagues trying to find some good players. Because it's dawning on me that we've sold a fair few. In fact, we've sold 2. Oh dear. Oh, very good. Oh, okay. Well, nice work from Caffrey there. Yeah, 2-0 up. That's fair enough. I was kind of hoping we'd put up a bit more of a fight. I think we're being fairly fairly soundly dominated. But the money we've brought in, I suppose, has made the club rich in the short term, at least until I spend that money on wingers, and yeah, I just want. Oh, for goodness sake, not again! No! Good save again from Johansson. Yeah. The trouble with the goalkeeping situation is that you can't really have 2 first choice or first teamers playing unless one of them is young or old, because a 24-year-old goalkeeper who's world class, or even who's just very good, is not going to want to sit on the bench and never play. Oh, Jurgen Becken has a chance. We need a new striker. To put it bluntly, he's not clinical enough. Well, now check. Tom has been injured again. Yeah, let's do that. Ortega's not playing well. Okay, we're just not playing well generally. All over the park. 38 minutes gone. Novotny's still a bit injured as well. That's a shame. Okay, Brookfield clears sort of. I also think we need another centre back of truly. What is that? We need a more. We need just one really solid commanding centre back, because we're much better than we were last season. That's clear, but we still have conceded a lot of goals. 30 goals conceded compared to the teams above us. You can see how we need to tighten things up, and then that will mean that we'll start to challenge a little bit more for maybe Europe. Wilmot. Their confidence up front has been damaged a little bit in recent weeks. The strikers haven't scored very many. Wilmot, and they do have their chances. I mean, look, they have their chances. They just don't take them. Becken is a absolute monster for not taking his chances. If for example, so this is the way I'm thinking at the moment. How do we do this? I'm gonna have to say unlucky, because I can't bollock them for losing 3-0 at Arsenal. If for example, because Becken was a wonder kid, if I could get some money for him, and then I've got Roy, Wilmot, and then I need probably, oh my god, he's not even good in the air. What are you doing, Becken? For God's sake. Gillich, big Gill. Screeve. Barisic, big ball, doesn't get there. Okay, this is a boring and rubbish and annoying first game. At least we're going to get to the cup final. Oh my god, they are absolutely ripping us to shreds. This is ridiculous. Let's just take Gaynor off. Let's not waste him. And Roy can come on instead of Becken. Why the hell not? No reason not to. Good. Come on. Thank you. Oh god, yeah. So if I can get some money for him, hopefully we could maybe replace him with two or at least one better player. I need one really good star striker this summer, and I need one really good star centre back. And then I think otherwise, after that, we'd probably be fairly well stocked in most of the team. Picking up youngsters here and there and trying to train them up. Big Roy. Go on, Roy. What are you doing? The trouble is we're not in the financial situation to be able to buy players for £20 million. So, for example, I found an absolutely brilliant right winger who would join me, but it was something like 8 or 9 million. And, you know, I could afford that, but is it worth it to splurge that much money on one player? At some points, you have to say we're going to have to start spending money like that on players if we want any kind of short-term success, because otherwise we can... Oh, my God. Yeah, we've been poor, and we've been punished for being poor. The way I see it, we need to score more goals and concede less goals. Simple, guys? Okay, good. Agreed? Yeah, cool. Okay, I just want this to be over now. This reminds me of the, what was it, 9-0 thrashing I got off of Atletico Madrid once as Schlamm's in in Europe because I accidentally played an 18-year-old goalkeeper. Oh no, I didn't accidentally. I had to because I had not registered a second goalkeeper or something like that. Yeah. Johansson's played very well considering he's conceded 4. There's another one? No. Memories of their 3-0 defeat back at the county ground in the cup earlier this season being well and truly erased. Are you kidding me? Ortega to Roy. What's Roy going to do? Gives it Gillett. Oh, good. Nice swerving effort to the top corner there. But Diego saves. Mackie Lallister. Oh, you fucking pathetic. Rubbish. And now Shehu's going to get sent off or something stupid like that just to compound everything. No, okay, fine. But yeah, we need another right winger to give some competition to Shehu, I think. But there we go. This is probably the hardest game we have left this season in terms of league games away at Arsenal, who are at the top of the league. You can't really get much harder than that. Nice. But what's frustrating is, like we play Chelsea, and obviously Chelsea are not as good as Arsenal. But you play a big team, and we come away from their home ground with a 1-0 win. He's outside the box. The ball is outside the box in his hands. Luigini's not good enough. Chuckley. I'd call him Chuckley if he was on my team. Anyway, Chelsea, and we beat them 1-0. And we don't even barely even get a shot on target against Arsenal. Oh, disappointing. I was hoping, I wasn't expecting to win, but I wasn't hoping to be beaten so fucking soundly. Oh, man. I'm glad that was offside. I would have liked a goal, lads, to be honest with you. After having lost that stupid game against Liverpool as well. Where are they now, Liverpool? They're doing all right now because of that win against us. Don't want Weston-super-Mare to get relegated. Yeah. Easy win for Arsenal. Well done, you. Calm. You were unlucky. I'm not going to yell at them because we've got bigger games to come, and that's no point in destroying their morale just for the sake of making a point. Just stay on. Stupid thing. Check Tom's out for 2 to 3 days. We were uninspiring. That's pretty much fair enough. And my opinion of him went up considerably. Yeah, because you beat us 4-0, mate. I think the team put up a different effort. We weren't as bad as the scoreline suggests, although we definitely were. Yeah, obviously it would be nice if we had a player like Caffrey. How good is he? Eric. Fucking Eric Caffrey. Yeah, well, he's pretty good. I'll give you that. I'll allow it. I'll allow you to say he's pretty good. Has that affected our league standings at all? No. Leicester are still below us. That's good. Chelsea are still ahead of us, but only by goal difference. That's fine by me at the moment. I'll take it. Now, the big test this week is, can we overcome Norwich, who we have a 4-0 lead over, to make it to the League Cup final, where we will play either Manchester City or Chelsea at Wembley's. Big old Wembley's. Obviously, if it's Manchester City, that's almost as hard as playing Arsenal because they are 1 point behind Arsenal. But there we go. Okay, so my loose offer has been accepted. Good. This is the right winger I want to sign, Alexander Loose. Do I want to sign him? Let's see. Where was he? No, I don't. Don't want just another player. I want him to be better. No, I don't want to. Offer contract. Walk away. Sorry, mate. You're not as good as I thought you were. There we go. Screen is now sitting on the bent plastic of its own demise. Huddersfield not having a good season. 14 whole points. Although, does that mean that they're almost as good as... Yeah, no, not quite. They are still terrible. 15 games left. Maybe they can get an extra 6 points. I think we're probably safe this season, to be honest with you. Once we get past that magical 40-point barrier. Norwich are terrible as well. So the good thing is we will probably get to the final at least. I would love to win the cup. Oh, God, it would be so good. And if we could get to the final of the FA Cup as well. I mean, I know we're very far away from that now. We're only in the 4th round. But we are pretty much given a bye into the 5th round by the tie that we got against Southport. So if we can get a favourable run to the final of the FA Cup as well, 2 cup finals in one season would be great. 1 cup final in one season would obviously be great for Swindon Town because it's Swindon Town. Oh my God, process quicker. Thank you. Okay, so we're gripped by FA Cup fever, League Cup fever with 22,000 seats sold. Attend my press conference, damn it. We want to bounce back with a win. Motherfucker. Why would you say that? It's a struggle, but I think we're going to come out on top. I need to rotate, considering we're playing freaking Southport next. Baker offers Man United's Blackler. Oh, what? Yes, you do? For how much money? Okay. Yes, please. I mean, I'll take that. What's wrong with you, Man United? Why do you not want him? And this is one of those rare occasions where the club I'm at actually has some money in January. Until at least later on in the game when it'll become... But like I remember there was the sort of sliding doors moment where we nearly got that Scottish fella for Weston, and I would have had the 2 best strikers in the league, but he went to Spurs instead because we just couldn't give him the money that he wanted. Right, let's give him that. Why do you want such a small minimum release fee? I'm going to say you can have £12,000 if you score a goal because I love you. I want you to play for me and not give you quite that much money, but there we go. Look. Maybe if I offer you 38.5, maybe 39,000, and then a massive team of the year bonus. How do you like that? Oh my God, yeah, cool. Come on, Gavin. Become a Robin. Become a Robin. Why has they not been playing him? Uh-oh, yeah. So he could go to... That would be very upsetting if he went to Napoli, who are 15th in Serie A, or Swindon, who are amazing in the Premier Division. Now then. Oh my God, this fucking screen. Right, so... Czech Tom is not playing. Oh, Ortega's hurt as well. Okay, so Burgo's injured. Okay, Howard will play right back, and we'll give Barisic the left back slot. How are we gonna do this? I'm gonna put Roy in for Becken because he was poor. I'm going to let Ruben have a start, and that's all I'm going to do. Pelletier and Louis Junior will start against Southport. all we have to do here is not embarrass ourselves. I should have said the one about complacency instead of that. But whatever. Maybe that will inspire them. The Scotland boss is in the crowd to see the mighty, mighty Swindon take on the slightly mighty Norwich. Wilmot. He's gone past one. He's gone past two. How has he missed? Oh! Unbelievable. Ruben to Wilmot. And then he shoots straight at the goalkeeper. Why? Do you know what? It really, really frustrates me. Shockingly. Wilmot. God damn it. Well, you know, within the first 3 minutes, we've had 3 shots. That's not too bad. Shehu gives it back out to Howard. Howard, terrible cross. Terrible cross. Genuinely awful. That's what I like to see. Mr. Gibson up to Poll. Oh, sort of just got scythed down apparently. Referee had no problem with it. Ruben to Gaynor. Roy. Wilmot must score and does. Magnificent individual effort. Was it? Where was the individuality in that then? One touch and then a finish. Magnificent. Maradona would have been proud. McAllister. Ruben. McAllister. No. Oh, yep. Good. No. Dreesen at the back post. He misses. So we are now 5-0 up against Norwich. That's good. No complaints there. Mr. Wilmot's going to take a free kick and he's going to miss it. That's fine because we're 5-0 up. We don't care. Okay, so what's his name? Cheta. Good. Mr. Crawford. He misses. And we're fairly confident now that we're going to go through here. That Arsenal result has really annoyed me. It's all right. Good finish from Ruben, but Gaynor was apparently offside. Didn't see it myself. Wasn't paying attention. His name's Chella, not Cheddar. Sounds like a type of cheese. Cheddar cheese. So I'm thinking about how to spend my money because I've not signed that right mid. And he's hit the crossbar again. He's hit the crossbar a lot. We generally, as a team, have hit the crossbar a lot this season. Big ball in. Oh, Howard, what a ball. Roy gets the header. That's another goal that he scored in the cup competitions for us. Very, very good. What a little looping ball in from Howard. Lovely stuff. Roy dived onto the ball, headed it into the goal. That's what we like to see. 2-0 up. Wilmot now. Could it be 3? Oh, he's off the crossbar again. Oh, man, we've hit the crossbar twice in this game, right? Yeah, woodwork twice in this game. We hit the crossbar at least once a game. It's ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. If we just... We create the chances to score 5 or 6 every game. Only, obviously, everyone does. But, the amount of times we hit the sodding crossbar or the post or something like that, you'd think that if we just put all those chances away, we'd be top of the league. Until we play Arsenal and then we get smashed 4-0. But, baby steps. Budin. That's probably Bodin. Okay. Barisic. Big ball across. Johansson. Roy. Brookfield. I was looking for... I was attempting to find, kind of cheap, youngish players from the Polish league. I was doing it for various leagues, but I looked through the Polish league, trying to see if Śląsk maybe had some players who I could sort of steal from them. And I looked in their youth setup, and when I was there, they had 1,000 young foreign players. Now they've just got Polish players, and their first team squad is either the old remnants of my team, who are all about 35, or they are bad additions that they've made, who are also very old. So I'd say in about 2 years' time, Śląsk's team is going to be completely decimated by just the sands of time. Oh, there's Masha. Hello. She says hello. Yeah, which is disappointing because I thought that they would carry on and actually sort of stay. The game seems to... Oh, nice work. Okay. you'd think that if you put them in such an unassailable position, and I know they've won like the last sort of 10 extra class of seasons in a row, except for one drop off where they came second, but you'd think that they're set up to be like the perfectly run club. They should dominate Polish football for generations to come. And yet it looks like once they sort of get rid of all the rest of their players from the golden generation, unless they buy better, they're just going to slowly sink back down into being just another Polish team. And they are not just another Polish team, they are the Polish team. Certainly in the 2040s. Good. Thank you, Masha. She's showing me some bath salts. Okay. She's going to give some bath salts to her mum because we're not going to have a bath in our new house. Good stuff. Right, so what do we do here? Let's give Gaynor a break. Let's give Becken a chance to get himself some... what would you call it? Get himself some confidence. Hopefully he can take his chances this time. And Danels can come on to get himself an appearance. I think I'll allow that young goalkeeper on the bench, Rui Costa, the chance to make his debut against Southport. I don't see why we need to play Tommy Johansson, a genuinely nearly world-class goalkeeper, against League One opposition. Oh my God, Luisinho. Oh my God. They're so frustrating. 2-0 up, McAllister. Big ball in. Brook. Are you serious? Why did he take a touch? Be more clinical. What is his name? Brinkley or whatever his name the guy was that I'm going to sign now. And if he comes in, he's not going to be pleased with you lot. Messing arsing around. The good thing is as well, if he comes in, we can sell Tommy McAllister in the summer because he's also 29. Get some money for McAllister. Sign this fella from United, and then he gives another good training partner for Pelletier. He can tutor him and help him come on a little bit as well. That'd be good. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Oh, yes it is. That's a great ball. Wilmot scores. Great ball from Shehu. Wilmot scores again. He's been dynamite in the cups, as has Roy, but he hasn't done it very much in the league recently. That's fine. We'll allow it whilst we're focusing on the cup, and I will admit we are focusing on the cup. 3-0 though. I mean, what an absolutely dominant semi-final performance these two games have been. Considering we drew 0-0 with them in the league, as I said in the last game not too long ago. Bloody disgrace that game was. Welsh is injured. Chella, is he going to score? No, they have no honour. They have nothing to look back on with pride about. They have been utterly humbled by the mighty footballing machine that is Swindon Town. Oh, we've had an injury. Oh no, not Riedel. He's really good. Okay, fine, we'll do this. Give Becken the opportunity to tap one in on the break. Go on, Howard. All right, Howard. Becken. Brookfield. Go Becken. Come on, boys. I mean, you can allow them to play it round amongst their defence if they want to. No, Dreesen. Dreesen scores. Well, it was going to happen. Oh, man. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. 7-1 is possibly even more insulting. We'll let you have your one. Hey, lads? Let you have one. Why are they pouring forwards? It's a bit late now, lads. You've got to get 6 goals. Oh my God, what are you fucking doing? Seriously, boys? Oh yeah, it's obviously because Wilmot's in the defensive midfield role. It's not where he's used to playing. and also McAllister's at centre back, so it's obviously also not where he's used to playing. Arthur O'Brien, can we maybe have him sent off just to compound the misery? Yeah. Oh well, it would have been nice. So Johansson, Becken, he actually won a flick on, but gives it up to Oates. Good name. Cabar Oates. Good name. I was looking through some national teams and I saw that there was the sensationally named something like, his name was something like Jordan Smith, who was a. Why did he do that? He was a Finnish international, by the way. But what on earth are you doing, Barisic? Do you just not care? Why? Oh, it was Brookfield kicked it at Barisic, I see. Well, that's an embarrassment, you absolute clowns. Bloody stupid. Well, anyway, doesn't matter, does it really? Still going to even win this leg. That's fine. Barisic, Brookfield. Great ball up from Brookfield. Becken, can he get an assist, maybe? Or oh, Danells. Come on, I could have scored that. Well, anyway, we're in the final anyway. Stupid bloody rubbish. Mistake led to goal. You kicked it in his arse, didn't you, you idiot? Psych. Right, anyway. We are into the League Cup final. Where we will play, we don't know yet. Lloris could leave Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, that's a shame for them, I suppose. Swindon got to the final. Riedel's out for 5 to 7 days. Let's do the press conference. I'm pleased we got the victory. We won't get ahead of ourselves. We've only got the final to play. It was a great start. I can't say I was ever too concerned. Lloyd had a good game and I expect more of the same. Roy has been good. I'd love to make Blackler. Great name. Okay. So let's look at let's look at the fixtures. So we don't know when the League Cup final is going to be, although I guess it's probably, when was it this year? It was only a couple of weeks ago, right? So it's probably there that weekend, or around then anyway. So I'll be back for that game later on. Guys, I'll see you later. Yeah, cool. Bye.